What's up, Scorpio? I'm just cleaning up the Pisces reading. They have a new love coming in. I wonder if that's going to be the case for you as well, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. What's going on? 8th house energy, ruled by Mars. And in tropical astrology, you're ruled by Pluto as well. Now, I'm just going to remind you, if you want to see the extended for this video or any of my readings here on YouTube, my beautiful Scorpios, come on over to Patreon. I just dropped brand new Vedic astrology videos, one about the full moon. This is a full moon reading. In Vedic astrology, this full moon will be peaking between the 27th and 28th, depending on your time zone, and it will be peaking in Vedic or sidereal Gemini. That's the 3rd house, guys. That's courage, but it's almost foolish amounts of courage, and it can also be other people's children, siblings, you know, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles. So we're coming right up to that season anyway, with Christmas and the New Year, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah's over, whatever it is that you're celebrating in the month of December. I hope it's wonderful for you. And that beautiful transformative energy that Scorpio brings to the table can make everything better and brighter for all around you. That's what you tend to do. 8th house is the house that helps us to survive. So whatever your ascendant is, it doesn't matter. The energy of Scorpio is always in that 8th house. And the things that are in the 8th house, even if it's not Scorpio, only if you're an Aries ascendant, possibly a certain degree of Taurus or Pisces ascendants can have Scorpio in the 8th house still. And everybody else, we kind of have to live with whatever we get. So if we don't have Scorpio in the 8th house, it's somewhere else in our chart, or it's influencing another house in our chart. But the 8th house always has Scorpio energy, no matter what. So if you're a Sag ascendant, you've got Cancer in the 8th house. What does that mean? Well, something about your mother will help you to survive. But it also can mean that your mother may have some mental health issues, because psychology is part of the 8th house, and the occult is part of the 8th house. So one of those mental health issues could be some kind of delusions of grandeur. They could have narcissism. They could have a personality disorder. They may be on the schizophrenic spectrum. They may have multiple personalities. There's a lot of things when you have Cancer in the 8th house that your mother could be that way. Also, people connected to your mother, so siblings and things like that. You know, you could have come from a family that has very, very difficult stuff. You may not have been given much nurturing, unless you have Jupiter in like the 4th house. You may not have been given much. You may not have been able to, maybe even with food, you know. So that's part of Scorpio stuff. But at the same time, their genes or something, you know, it's something about longevity in the genes. Something from your mother, a gift from your mother, might help you to survive. Your mother, or motherhood itself. You might marry someone who becomes the mother of your children. Maybe it's unexpected with Cancer in the 8th house. You could become a mother unexpectedly, or become a father unexpectedly. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting energy, but 8th house is always going to help us to survive. I personally have 6 planets in the 8th house, and all the other planets in my chart are all connected to the 8th house. They all aspect the 8th house. They're all actually connected to it, directly connected to it. So I have Scorpio energy, you know, like you wouldn't believe here, my beauties, and I get it. I think it's kind of a great, I love Scorpio, of course, but I have to, don't I? But I really do. I really love the energy of that 8th house. It's beautiful, and it brings opportunities. The Fool card here. Wow. I hope that means good things. Opportunity coming in, and look at what's coming in. What did I say, guys? The Star. This reading is going to be worth your time going over to Patreon. I think the Star and the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Wow, someone's taking charge. Someone might be feeling, let's see, left out in the cold, the truth, about feeling abandoned, about feeling like poor. There's something here about this, the Wheel of Fortune now. Now this deck I'm using, by the way, if you're like, I've never seen that deck with you before, you're right. It's a new deck. It was my first Christmas gift from my beautiful uncle, who I went to visit recently in another state. Like I just went there for a couple of days because they are not well. They're in assisted living, and they just really, they've been telling me some things that were really making me a little concerned. So I wanted to go see them for myself and check on them and just let people know that they have visitors. You know what I mean? That people care about them, and that I made sure to let the people know that I'd be back too. I was like, hey, make sure you keep an eye on him because I'm coming back. And when I come back, I want to make sure everything is okay. They said, you don't want me to call their daughter, you know? And they were like, oh gosh, well, please keep us posted. I'm like, oh, I will. Sometimes we have to show up for people that showed up for us in our lives. Right now, my uncle's in a place where he needs someone to show up for him. He showed up for me when I was younger, and it helped. Like, he couldn't be there every second to help me out, but he really did help me. And he said, when he gave me these cards, I gave him this book about history that he really wanted, really wanted and liked it a lot. And he's like, but I don't have a gift for you. And then he was like, wait a minute. He's like, I was thinking of you, and I did order this. He goes, I just didn't wrap it. Is that okay? I was like, of course it's okay. And it was like it was this brand new deck of tarot cards. He's like, I don't even know if you like tarot cards. Guys, he doesn't know about the channel because of the Scorpio energy. So he was like shocked when I showed him the channel and everything. He was like, wow. He's like, how did I know? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm glad you did. To me, it's a real boon to have someone who loves you, truly loves you, and has loved you your whole life from the moment you were born, even before you were born. I was the first niece for my uncle, so he and I have like a really, unique bond that way. He taught me, speaking of bonds, he taught me stocks and bonds. It was a game, and he taught it to me when I was little. I was 2, 3, 4 years old. I have these memories of like not understanding anything, but he was like trying to teach me how stocks and bonds worked through this game. And I was like, I still don't really get it fully, to be honest with you, but I probably know more than I ever would have because of him. And he also made sure I didn't get named after a soap opera character, which my mother really liked and thought I should be named after a soap opera character. Luckily, he and his wife stepped in, and now I have a much better name, thanks to them. Oh yeah, this guy is great. Okay, so we have the Star, the Emperor. We have wish fulfillment like crazy coming in here, and it has to do with marriage for someone here. There's going to be some kind of a marriage or higher level of commitment that's going to be 9 of Cups for you. It all is going to boil down to your choices. You choose this. This is definitely the full moon energy with Gemini. Gemini represents your choices. If you have Gemini in the 3rd, 7th, or 11th house, your choices and wish fulfillment are intricately tied together in this triangle, sort of a cosmic triangle. And Gemini could actually be something where in your chart, I just did a whole video about what's called upagrahas. Those are the shadow planets. If you've never heard of those shadow planets, there's 6 of them in Vedic astrology. And even though you may or may not believe in Vedic astrology, you're obviously here because you do believe in astrology. Vedic astrology is the OG. Everything else is based on it, and that changed over time as things were Romanized. The Greeks had their own version, and then that was Romanized. Everything was Romanized. So tropical astrology is 3,000 or so years old. Vedic astrology, first evidence, 15,000. First written evidence, 15,000 years ago. I had to put an asterisk there because it's older than that. But yeah, guys, I really see that those upagrahas, they are meaningful. They are the nuances in your chart. And I even go into my own chart and a family member's chart and show how they're connected, and why, like how I give the full explanation, guys. So if you want to see that, come on in as a VIP. And when you do, you get a free personal reading for yourself or someone else. I don't care. I do it about a month afterwards. So, write them a little card that says in a month you're going to get a free personal reading. Just send your question to this email address and you'll get a link. That's how I'm going to do it, guys. Okay, so pretty awesome. Nice. You get a free Christmas gift if you come in. Plus, you get to learn a lot of stuff. The Judgment card. I do think there's something major happening here. I also believe that the truth, this Emperor, whoever this is, could be you, could be someone else. You know what you want. Okay, the Star is the first card. It's the most important card that we have here on deck right now. Everything is going to be connected to this wish fulfillment, this desire that you have, that you want to make happen. With the Judgment card, heaven and earth is all behind you, and it has to do with your choices, your decisions. Judgment card connected to the Seven of Cups. Your decisions are going to matter. That is the full moon in Gemini. Your choices, which has to do with courage, right? Sometimes we're really brave. We're too brave for our own good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a big problem for me. You don't even want to know what I have in Gemini. It's not pretty, but yeah. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that's a ouchie for me right there. But I do love Geminis very, very much. They're the gems of the zodiac, right? That's what I say in my readings. If you have Gemini placements, you definitely want to listen to those readings. They're very favorable usually for Geminis. They're very truthful too, so there's a lot of truth that comes out in my readings overall. But I do see somebody slowly moving towards working from home, perhaps. Somebody here wanting to work from home. There is this energy here of somebody choosing to hold back, choosing not to see a gift that's being given to them. Slowly, they may end up seeing it in some way. Possibly another person has to work really hard for them to see it. But I do see this energy of someone here, this Emperor, wanting to move towards a giver, somebody who's very giving, very open, very loving. And it could be a very, very, very wonderful, brand new relationship, a love relationship that there is a sense of commitment about. With the Ace of Swords here and the Justice right underneath it, this is something that's maybe this person doesn't want to see, but they know it. They may have been manifesting this situation, this relationship, this big new thing. Could be happening in work, could be happening in a love relationship. I think it's a love relationship, guys, for some of you. King of Wands. Yeah, passion, love. Oh, and the Devil in reverse. I don't usually read reverse cards. I shuffled up this deck like I do all others 108 times, and there's a few cards that have been coming out in reverse. So this Devil in reverse energy, guys could have met through work. This could be fate. The Justice card. Someone could have Mars retrograde also, Saturn retrograde in your chart. I'm seeing that energy here. Three of Pentacles. With the Devil in reverse, I would also think King of Wands, Devil in reverse. It's almost like someone here is recognizing that this connection is not bad or evil. You know, they're recognizing that this is a fated thing, that they're starting to feel like that working with this person in whatever capacity, collaborating, family, friends, introducing you, family and friends, maybe colleagues introduced you, or maybe you two are both professionals and you met in, maybe you contracted with one another in some kind of a collaboration. I don't know, but I'm seeing that sort of an energy here. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, all present, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Cancer, all coming out here. My beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. Yeah, there's Libra too. Okay. We have Queen of Pentacles here. And the World card. So somebody, I don't know if this is going to be the case for everybody, but there's someone here that's got their shit together. They've got money. They have the Saturn energy. They might work hard. They might be willing to work really hard. They might put in time and effort, and they're getting results. And this could change. This person could change your whole world. Yeah, it's a big relationship coming in for you. Wow. And guess what? This relationship, 10 of Pentacles. My beautiful Scorpios. Oh, we are lucky today. It is going to come down to your decisions. Scorpio, you want it? You're going to have to decide to go for it. Someone here is going for it. And it is love, guys. It is absolutely love. Deciding to go for it. Deciding to go for the love. So I asked Pisces the same question. I'm wondering, my beautiful Scorpios, would you give everything up for love? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. And certainly come on over to Patreon. You're invited to the Patreon party. I hope you join us there. I'm happy to welcome you to our community of soul family members. You don't have to be in one community to be there. Just come on in and enjoy the ride. If you come in as a VIP through December 31st, you will get a free personal reading, one question. It'll be 30 minutes at least, because that's, I'm a chatty Cathy here. So I'll be chatting away for 30 minutes about your future, whatever question it is. Start off 2024, learning to become master of your own fate. And part of that benefit is through these tutorials I do, these videos. It takes me forever. This most recent one was like almost an hour. So it takes me a long time. I did one on the full moon. That's there. I think I do it by Ascendant as well. I have one on Pluto and all these Jupiter retrograde. That one I did by Ascendant for sure. There's a lot of things happening. Jupiter going direct right at the beginning of the new year. So come on in, Scorpio, because you have good reason to believe that this full moon's going to be bringing in this energy of Ace of Cups, love, wish fulfillment for you. It's all about what you choose. You can choose it. It's a choice. It will be a choice. Some of you will make a different choice. Oh, and I'm getting this now. This is kind of coming through. Somebody here might be defending, might be realizing, I just got this from the other side. This is cute. Somebody's like, why do I keep wanting to be with them? Like they believed that this was just sexual in nature, but like it's not. Now they're realizing that this love is because they're passionate about this person. That's what's driving the passion, the love for this person. Like they love them. I think someone here is realizing that it was love at first sight. There's somebody here that's like, no, man, the moment I saw her, I wanted her. And that's chemistry and connection. But then there was a level of commitment that came out over time, maybe. There was also this, now you realize you're super compatible. It's like, it's became love, this passion turned into love, and someone now is defending the drive, their sexual desires for someone else, is like recognizing that the reason why they're so into them, like maybe they've not been into anybody else like this in the same level, and it's because this is actual real love. And now the recognition that that there may not have been love in their life before this is kind of coming out there. They may be becoming single to move towards another relationship. They might be waiting for someone else to become single to move towards this relationship. And the Queen of Swords with the Three of Swords in reverse. So this person is very creative, very healing. They could be moving towards a person who is single. Financially independent is also what I'm hearing. Somebody here may be financially independent. Turning the pain, reversing the pain, and coming out with the sun energy. Someone in this mix could be a firstborn child, an eldest daughter, an eldest son. You may not be the first, but you could be the oldest, son, the oldest daughter. But I'm seeing an energy of being a first child in some capacity here. You could have been the first child for your parents if they were both married before. There's something else happening here. The sun, I'm really getting this energy. This relationship, when it comes in for you, this is going to absolutely bring you so much happiness and joy. It already does if you know this person. If you have a heart problem, by the way, it's going to reverse that for you. If you have any heart issues or any physical health issues, they're going to improve because of this relationship. Some of you cannot let go of this joy, and you're willing to walk away from everything so that you do not miss this opportunity. Either you're the Empress or you're moving towards an Empress, and here is the Emperor. So the Empress and the Emperor are coming out in the same reading, guys. Temperance energy. This is divinely guided. This is a divinely guided relationship. Oh, I hope you're watching this, Scorpio. Sometimes you aren't watching me, but I hope you're watching this one because it's damn good. And this is an opportunity. Let's see what's behind the opportunity. Well, someone's manifesting this. They're nervous about what they're manifesting. They know they're manifesting. They're nervous about it. Reclaiming agency, okay? This has to do with a dog. Some of you had a dog that passed. The two of you may each have had dogs that passed. That's my 8th house energy coming through. Some of you have a dog on the other side that's basically in life. They may have like pushed on the back of your legs or nudged you to, you know, from the back of your legs or something, like they push you to move forward, physically push you to move forward. If that dog is someone that's passed, that dog is influencing this relationship. They're pushing you toward this person like they did in real life. They're showing me there's a dog here. I'm seeing guys, I'm sorry, I'm not great with breeds, but I think it's a yellow lab that almost looks white. You know, it's like a very light yellow lab with like a pinkish nose. I'm seeing in kind of brown eyes. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing, and that's not a dog I've ever had. I do love dogs, and my dog died 2 years ago. She's always here. Guys, she was Scorpio, so she's always with us. Oh gosh, what a amazing little pup she is. But you know what? They bomb tested her ashes at the airport. Same woman that took Sal's thing almost a year ago, bomb tested my dog's ashes at the airport. I literally, you know, was standing. I'm a known traveler, and I'm going. My dog died 2 years ago. It's been with me every time I pass through here. Not one person has done this. Why are you doing this? You know, yeah, it was bad. It was bad, guys. It was real bad. I wouldn't have gone on the plane if she wanted to take those ashes. You know what? I would have absolutely gone insane over that. This person, she's, you know what it is? She's in charge of TSA, and it's in my upagrahas, actually. It's part of that. Authority figures don't like me very much. Huh, I wonder why. Could it be because I know their secrets? Could be. People are generally uncomfortable with psychics, and they like feel your energy. They just look at you and they like kind of have a sense that you know things. That's my take on it. But this is pointing to this Empress and Emperor landed right on Temperance. So 9th house energy. This could be a second marriage for someone, a second chance at love for this couple. I love this energy, guys. I want to take this to the extended. So I've got 2 more oracle cards for you. I'll pull over there. I'm going to be shuffling up the Isis and Osiris Terra Soleil deck. So come on over. We're going to make this magic happen for my beautiful Scorpios. Come on over. Love you guys. See you over on Patreon. Bye now.